We're taking a tour of the world-renowned training facilities at Papendal Sports Center. Located in the heart of the Netherlands is Papendal, a high-performance facility that started as the National Sports Center in 1971. Since its inception, the goal has been to promote Dutch sporting excellence. But it's in the last 10 years that Papendal truly became one of the top performance centers in the world with a renovation of the site.
This is the Arnhem Hall, and it is named after the town of Arnhem, where we are located. It is one of the 5 best training facilities throughout the world, and we are really proud of that, so it's really our flagship. Especially the sports restaurant, which is integrated in this training facility, was really important to be able to provide the athletes with great training facilities, but to also provide in services such as food, which is essential for recovery. So that was a big step forward for us. As we look at Papendal as a high-performance center as we are now, then it kind of all started in 2006, because then the Handball Federation, they decided to start a full-time training program for young girls. We actually started with those 25 handball players, and nowadays we facilitate 350 athletes on a daily basis.
Because many of the athletes training at Papendal either live on-site or commute from the nearby town of Arnhem, they eat all of their meals in the sports restaurant, where nutritionists and chefs work together to provide perfectly balanced diets.
It is known that after intensive training you need 20 grams of protein for the recovery of your muscles. So that's why our head chef developed a sports quark. So this is an example of that. This contains 20 grams of protein, and there are no powders whatsoever, so it's only natural products. Okay, so now we are going to have a look at the e-cooker. We have a prototype of a new machine, and that machine can cook meat with sending pulses through the meat. So there's no oil or butter or whatsoever. You can cook the meat within 50 seconds. So what he's doing, he's cooking a burger right now, and then he will bake it off in the pan to get the sear around the meat. This is the facility that is mainly used by wheelchair basketball. What is special about this facility is the floor. It's a floating sports floor. When you look on the side, then there's a piece of air below the surface, and that's actually for the joints, so that when you jump a lot, for example in volleyball, then you don't get injured. This is the facility which is mainly used by volleyball, the talent teams, and they are from 15 to 18 years old. During summer, or when the national teams are preparing for big championships, for example the Olympic test event, then they come in and train at Papendal as well. So this is a strength and conditioning area. What was really important for us is that it's right next to the volleyball hall, because it's a lot of combining the strength and conditioning training with the technique training. So what you see a lot is that they have some exercises they do in here, and then they walk to the other hall and do some exercises over there as well. You see the camera system, so the monitor up there, and the cameras, there's one on the wall over there and one on the ceiling. They register the exercise the athlete is doing, and then the athlete can see on the screen how he performed. And then it's easy for the strength coach to tell the athlete what he has to improve. In the back you see the pressure plate. At that machine they can measure how high an athlete jumps, as well as the amount of pressure that the athlete puts in the ground when they jump.
Many of the Dutch athletes training at Papendal start in the development program before progressing to their national teams.
I moved to Papendal when I was 15, and first I was like, I've been racing BMX for quite a while. I know what I have to do to be an athlete. I know exactly how everything works. That's what I was thinking, but I soon found out that I had no idea what I was doing. So it's good to train with other athletes and guys with a lot more experience than me, so I can really learn from them.
In recent years, Papendal has seen an increasing number of athletes from other countries choosing to train at the center, from training camps to full-time residencies, contributing to the culture of improvement.
Since we have opened the hall in January of 2013, we have noticed that people throughout the world are getting more interested in what we do at Papendal. We are doing quite a good job right now, but we are always looking at things that we can still improve and develop. As our director always says, you can be at the top, but if you don't develop and keep improving, then in a few years' time you can be nothing. So always aim for the gold, as all the athletes always do.